There we go. Yeah, first thing I gotta do is plant the potato in place of the grab seed. There we go. I've been itching for another potato ever since I lost the first one, which was so very long ago. Alright, so what do we got? There's probably a ton of journal entries in here. Let's start from the top down numerically. The gravity dampener. Containment protocols IS-0052 must be kept clear of gravitationally sensitive equipment, temporally dynamic systems, relativistic active research subjects, and all perforation events. Any staff handling IS-0052 are required to wear heavy impact protective clothing at all times. An antique shotgun. Observe storage protocols for IS-0099 as with any conventional firearm. Separate the subject from easily accessed ammunition. Always treat the subject as if it was loaded. Do not point it at anyone. Oil and clean it regularly. And test fire carefully wearing ear and vision protection. Additionally, when test firing IS-0099, ensure no personnel are present within a 50-meter radius, and no valuable or sensitive machinery, stores, equipment, weaponry, infrastructure, architecture, or structurally significant material is present within a 30-degree arc extending 2,500 meters downrange. Interesting. How do I... I'm almost positive I have ammo for this. And where did I put it? It wasn't in here. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let me see if I can load this thing. Alright. Looks like it's an area of effect weapon. Sort of like the scrap shot. That scrap shotgun I had once. Okay. There's still more. Let's see. The Shadow Hopper. Ooh, this is a lengthy one. At all times when IS-0122 is not being directly studied, the subject is to be kept in total darkness. Containment sites are required to be entirely unadorned, with no decoration, furniture, or excrescences of any kind. Spheroid construction is a known risk-reducing factor. All walls, floors, and ceilings should be polished to a micro-topographical variance of no more than 500 microns. During phases of research, ensure all containment sites for the entity are lit with a diffuse illumination of less than 5 watts per square radian. Avoid all direct lighting or any shadow casting sources. All personnel must wear mouth and nose coverings, as well as one-piece seamless bodywear. Glad I had the hazmat suit on. But what exactly is 5 watts per square radian in terms of candelas or something, or lumens? I'm not sure. The Tape Wisp. Is that Reverend Lovejoy in there? Under no circumstances is the tape containing IS-0235 to be brought into contact with the video cassette recorder. It must not be played, viewed, or displayed. The subject is to be considered contained until further notice. And nothing else. Did I miss something in the registry here? I mean, I don't see any additional entries. Hold on a second, I don't think I read this. While the precise origins, intention, and purpose of IS-0138 remain a mystery, gate transkinematic researchers have determined that the train's superpositional state entails a singular fact. Cessation of its momentum would release sufficient energy into the local time-space continuum to tear a hole from here to the Eagle Nebula. As to why this 19th century relic exists, how it came to contain authentic Gorham silverware, or what lies beyond the seemingly infinite grasslands it speeds through, Gate is yet to discover. What about the rest of it? Wait a second, it's immune to all forms of electricity damage. I didn't know that. I think I read the first one, but the electric variant of IS-0173 was a cybernetic experiment proposed by Dr. Abraham Stern. Although rapid progress was made towards a very viable organism, Dr. Dirkmans ordered work suspended in favor of investigations into the creature's hypertrophied evolution. The program has been in hiatus since late 1992. Let me see, I think it was first discovered in 1987 by Dr. Lorna Riggs. The monk is a near relation of... Wait a second. Yeah, I think I read this too. Well, what's left then? Because I can't see how... I've been through all this, and there's nothing left to read. Excuse me, I'm paranoid about my potato plant, but it's probably more important than the grab. And that thing is killed. I have no idea where I'm going to find another potato. I mean, it was simple enough for me to invent a water filtration system. Is it really so hard to think of one of those, what are they called? I'm not sure what they're called, but they're used by gardeners to water plants over a long period of time. They're these glass bulbs, and they got these narrow stems sticking into them, and you fill the bulbs with water, and it trickles through the stems and slowly waters the plants. Why can't I think of that? I thought of a teleporter, for Pete's sake. Speaking of... Oh, wait a minute. Is that thing actually fully charged or no? It must be, otherwise I'd be able to put it back. This thing isn't, though. Now let's put on our thinking caps. Strike that. We'll go back to the office and... that'll be in an open area. I forget how long it's been since the LAC was last here. So now let's put on our thinking. Can I actually open the... yeah, here we go. Yeah, let's sit down and think for a while. What's this? Dangling gravity cube. So I can use the gravity cube as a trinket, I guess. Antithermite. How do I make antithermite? I'm thinking of ammonium nitrate and fuel oil, plus a pipe you make pipe bombs out of, and some screws to hold it all together. Oh boy, alright, so obvious. Let's see, a burner to heat it, metal scrap to, I guess, contain it, and I want to say antivirus gel because if I just needed bioscrap, then I would have discovered this a long time ago. Yeah, that's just what I was afraid of. I don't know where you'd get antivirus gel from. Mushroom helmets. Naturally, one of these skulls. Some glue and maybe some refined carbon. Yep. Number 5, weight 6. Maybe I'll equip it. It depends on how it compares with my current helmet. And it looks like that's all. So yeah, I know I opened the inner wing, but I'd rather not go on like a real expedition just yet, because I have that potato plant to watch. This time I got to make sure that I watch, that I keep an eye on it until it flowers the second time, or says it produces potatoes the second time. So I've been doing the place up a bit. I found a couch. The couch didn't break, so I have a bed. I'll keep the old couch there, though. And, let's see. I made a few trips around to get some more supplies, but all that stuff was kind of boring. I figured you wouldn't want to watch that. I've got signs now. Because to tell you where the trams go, like this one goes to Manufacturing West, and the one I have over here goes to, well, I call it Fort Frake. It's that area where we first met Dr. Frake, and somebody anyway in game called it a fortress. But since Dr. Frake is on our side, I figured I might as well own it. I mean, she has a fortress. Might as well call it a fortress. So I named it Fort Frake, and the mines are around that area too. Yes, you can get there from Manufacturing West, but it's kind of roundabout. Hang on a second. Oh boy. Alright, where's my knife? There's my knife. I suppose I can withstand some radiation tickle for a bit. Just means I gotta hustle a little more to the fridge. What the? With the fridge? Where? Didn't want to do that, but I pretty much had to. I remember the days when all this thing would drop was some... Whoa, okay. With some bioscrap. Oh boy. Even the grab's gone. I thought I connected this thing. I mean, the fridge should be running, shouldn't it? Maybe I've just been going that long, but I'm gonna salvage this in the bio scrap. I think I can take the skull. Ah. And my potato plant is finished. Now I'm gonna keep it like this. I don't want to harvest it right now. If it's harvestable, that means that I can sort of keep it like in limbo. So much stuff I could have made. I guess the next time I get a milk sack, I'll harvest some potatoes. Although, yeah, there is so much here. Wait a minute. Okay, so I guess the next time I need some soup, I ought to make something with like potatoes and peccary sausage, for example, or well, I guess that's it right now. Okay, but now that I've finally finished with the with this potato plant, I can find out what this inner ring place is. That thing's back again. Well, it's radioactive. I better put this on. Anyway. Here goes nothing. That's the surest way of dealing with these. Alright. Now it's on to the inner wing. Did I really only shoot that thing once? Okay. So I went to observation in Curie block, and from there I was able to open the door into this place.
Alert! There has been a complete containment failure. Please make your way to defense sector.
So this place seems
available. Have an efficient and effective day.
Place seems full of live fire zones. Hello? What's this? Antivirus 23. Orbital deviation. I can't read this thing in yellow text. Warping IS 102. There's a picture of a city there. Maybe Dr. Mance can explain all this.
This is Dr. Mance.
Probably not.
Studying the tensor dynamics of our perforation system, there's one particular thing I've noticed. It seems that the distension of the continuum has an attractive effect, locally. Which is to say, left unguided, portals will ground their exits near other portals. If they weren't so unstable, I'd be tempted to suggest this could be exploited as a way to travel rapidly around the facility. I can imagine what Dr. Thule would think of that, unless it meant getting his coffee quicker.
Yeah, Dr. Thule likes some coffee in his coffee hole. Nothing. A new journal entry there. So, entering a live fire zone is likely a bad idea. Going this way is a worse idea. So, I'm guessing I can only go here. Welcome to Hand on the Wall Theater. Yeah, this place is a maze. So I saw the flashing red light and thought, oh dear me, this is a live fire zone too, isn't it? So this looks like a closer look at this 127. Floppy hats. So it's not much for armor. There is cold resistance, though. Gee, I don't know. Maybe. Wait, what's this here? And why is it open? I forget what Jura means. It can't be contained or something like that. Oh, another recording of Dr. Mance.
My personal disinclination towards firearms in general leaves me largely underprepared to record anything of value surrounding 099. I'm not what you might call a gun nut. I can tell you it's antique. I can go on about its material makeup and even tell you how it functions on a chemical level. The answer is, mundanely, this shotgun shows no anomalous properties when held or fired. But it certainly did at one point in time. We've tried different personnel, brought it back to its place of origin, and tried several types of ammunition. At present, it bruises your shoulder when you fire it. Testing is ongoing for now.
Well, I suppose it's a better weapon than the security pistol. Now, what's this thing?
Dr. Pendleton and I had a frank exchange of views today. I described IS-055 as a noxious weed and suggested that recent events in the reactors have borne this out. But she insisted that antiverse flowers had a beauty to them. I was not in the mood for a lesson in aesthetics, and pointed out that so does a mushroom cloud.
Ouch. Maybe I ought to take this suit off. It is kind of stuffy, isn't it? Now, where's this door go? This is a handy little shortcut. Yeah, I could use that. Okay, so that's, well, I guess a few more details. IS-151. 12. That sounds familiar. I don't know why, but it does. What the? Hey, wait a second. Dr. Khan, what on earth are you doing in there?